The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Hello, and welcome back to your favorite podcast,
De-influenced. What's so funny is the other morning, Danny woke up and she said, literally just rolled out of bed. She said, "It's such a shame."
No, you have to tell the context of what was happening.
Well,
I woke up, so Catherine was here to work out with me, and I usually I work out with her at 7:30. But Stella came in my room, and I was still sleeping at 7:35, and goes, "Mommy, Catherine's outside." And then
she just said, "It's such a shame that bad things happen to good people." And so now anytime something bad happens, we just say, "Bad things happen to good people."
You had to be there. It was funnier if you were there. You really watched that story.
She just said, "Oh, I've got this pimple on my face," and I just said, "Bad things happen to good people."
I know. I never get pimples right here on the, tip of my cheek.
Yeah. Maybe you're pregnant.
Oh, LOL. You're so funny. Lols. What's new with you?
I'm just settling back in. You know what? We just got back from Aspen, and one of my biggest surprises about Aspen is we didn't see any famous people.
That's not true. We saw the drummer from
All Time Low.
All Time Low. That was a big one.
Yeah. Yes, 90s emo band. I'm not discrediting him.
He was still touring.
He was still touring. I understand.
Big
but
deal.
I wanted to see some A-listers.
Yeah, I feel like the A-listers don't really just come out and about on July 4th weekend in Aspen.
You know, it is crazy is the house we stayed in, Joe Rogan almost stayed there.
Oh, almost stayed there?
They kicked him out. They kicked him out for political reasons.
Not the company, but
no, not the company. The owners of the home
that he was going to rent.
Yes. Said no.
Which
no bueno.
I feel like he's typically tries to be in the middle, understanding. Not lately, but in general.
How does Gen Z say? Yeah, she's saying no.
No, he's been crabbing all over Trump lately.
He does.
He does.
He does deliver straight takes on both sides. That's correct.
That's what I'm saying. So I get it, but out of everyone.
But from a propaganda standpoint, he's been politicized as alt right. Correct? Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm just telling you. What Gen Z podcast producer is saying. She's shaking her head. Yes.
Okay. I just feel like if you listen to the podcast, it's not
no.
As
hey,
ridiculous.
I'm on your side. I agree with you.
Yeah. I don't agree with everything. He thinks people are telepathic. So I was like, Joe.
You're close, though.
No, I'm not.
There was something that happened. What was the big thing? There was something that happened
the near-death
recently.
Experience.
Yes. So Danny's been studying near-death experiences. And
she's studying them.
She's been studying them /
she
she has a friend who had one. And her friend told her that in her near-death experience, everyone is communicating telepathically. And I go, Danny, I said, do you feel like you should retract your really strong opinion on the telepathy tapes? And you said no.
No, definitely not on the telepathy tapes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, anyway, yeah, we got back from Aspen. Aspen was a lot of fun. Man, that place is
bougie.
It's
a little, I was going to say a little too much.
You loved it.
A little too much.
Loved it.
The first couple days I was uncomfortable, if I'm being honest.
Which is how good looking everybody was.
How good looking everybody was.
When you're surrounded by that many good looking people.
Yeah, and it's you
can't
even go out and about, and everyone's so vibey.
Yeah, they're definitely a vibe. You got to figure out what your brand is before you go to Aspen, and then own it.
Totally, and then just own it.
Yeah, because it doesn't really need to be one thing or the other. It just needs to be something. You just have to know who you are, or you're gonna get eaten alive in Aspen.
I think everyone was nice, but
sorry, I'm a little extreme today.
Yeah, you are.
I had one of those. I feel so bad for you guys on Fridays, because Fridays are kind of my maintenance days, because we usually don't plan a lot of work. I just have the podcast on Fridays. So I usually get my spray tans for the weekend and get my nails done on Fridays.
And play tennis.
So I just or I have errands to run. So Fridays are the days I just do not get ready at all. But it's the day that I'm also on camera. But I feel like you guys at this point probably like me for my insides, not my outsides.
That's so true for both of us.
So
But sometimes they hate our insides too.
Yes, yeah.
That's the thing.
You guys do. Some of you guys really hate my insides.
They really just hate the whole package.
Oh, you know what I've been actually thinking about and wanting to read a lot more about, because, you know, we got really into like spiritual warfare when we were in Aspen. I'm really into what?
Just casually dropped it.
Yeah, but like I've been really wanting to get in, like read scripture and read about oil, like anointing oil.
Huh.
You know, like I've never done any of that, like where you like anoint your home and you pray over somebody with the oil. Like
the Catholics in this audience are loving this.
No, I know it's like a thing that Catholics do, but I think it's also like a thing that like people that follow Jesus do too. I feel like I should probably do that. Really like anoint my home, you know.
Yeah, one of the most interesting nights of Aspen was when Ellie, Danny's best friend, and her got into a theological debate, Protestantism versus Catholicism.
We did not get a debate. Y'all, me and Ellie got in a full-on fight. Like, we were fighting. We've never fought with each other before. And we were legit fighting. Like, I was like, well, Ellie, like, I was being such a brat, and she was being such a brat. She called me, what'd she call me?
Ignorant.
She called me ignorant.
And that really set it off. That was not a good. The husbands were watching, and when the ignorant statement was made, I was like,
no, I had already escalated before the ignorant statement. I was like, and like, it's so funny because like Ellie and I have never fought before. We've been friends for 5 years and we have never fought. And after we fought, like, I was like, Ellie, I'm so happy that happened. Like, I'm just so happy that we had our first fight. She was like, yeah, I was feeling it. Like, I was feeling like we need to win.
Yeah. And the reason that like we both the husbands felt that y'all just wanted to fight is because by the end of the fight, y'all were making no sense. Like, I think that there was like this one point where Ellie was like, yeah, like Catholics are really good at remembering the history of the church. And then you go, well, okay, so what? I need to like remember the Alamo? And then it made no sense. And then you were like, Ellie was like, I just don't understand why you won't like read about the history and the saints. And you were like, I read the Bible. And all you kept saying is like, I read the Bible. I read the Bible. And then I was like,
was so mad.
I was laughing. Connor was laughing.
And then, but here's the thing. We actually didn't know what we were fighting about.
No, because I was trying to mediate and I was like, guys, I actually think that y'all are on the same team, but you just don't know it. And you just want to be fighting.
And then she was like, you don't know the history of the Catholic Church? I go, oh, do you know the history of Buddhism or Islam or the Torah?
It was good though. I always appreciate Catholics because I feel like they have good exorcists. Actually, they have the only exorcist.
We love a good exorcist around here.
We love a good exorcist. You're Catholic, yeah? You ever seen an exorcist?
No, babe, you don't like witness it. It's like something people do in private because the demon can jump out of you onto another person.
Well, I'm just saying, have you ever talked to an exorcist in your church?
Have you ever anointed your home with oil?
I think my grandma does, yes. And can I just say that the anointing oil for like your confirmation stuff smells so good.
Really, I bet.
It's holy, right?
Yeah, because they put it on. It's made of like all these like spices that are in the Bible and stuff. Spices. I think. I don't know what to call them.
Wait, can I ask
maybe a little sacrilege, but maybe we come out with a limited edition Divi serum with some holy oil.
Babe, that's not even funny.
Yeah,
that's
so bad.
Disrespectful.
Sacrilegious. I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
That's okay, guys.
So my second question
she said
is,
it smelled good.
Are priests considered holy?
Yes. Why?
Even so, then are humans considered holy by Catholics?
Like
a normal person versus a priest? Because like a pope, yes, but as a person, because you know what? Let's not get into it.
Wait, no, I'm curious.
It's okay. I probably shouldn't.
Well, I think like in the Catholic Church, for example, like we're all God's children, but then when you get your sacraments, you technically can go into like sainthood. So you're like more than just a parishioner.
Can saints be sinners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so saints and sinners.
And Pope
sounds like a brand.
That's the Mormon.
Is it?
That's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives group.
Do Mormons have saints?
That I don't know.
So I could be a saint?
Yeah.
Could you be a saint too?
Yeah, like a lot of times, like my cousin died when we were really young, like 14, and we could like make her a saint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the biggest challenge with being Catholic is not letting the traditions become legalism? Do you know legalism?
Yeah.
So like falling like legalism, like the idea that you can earn your faith like through the tradition. So if I
Yeah.
just go to confession, then like I'm holier in God's eyes, which is not, I don't think, after talking to Ellie, I don't think that's the idea of it, but
No.
that would be the biggest danger probably.
I think it's like with any religion, there
Right.
are people that are like, well, I go to church every single Sunday, so
Right,
it's
exactly.
fine that I went out and drank. But
Yeah.
like for me personally, like even when I got my confirmation, I felt zero pressure to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the eyes of God, it was more about like I wanted to do that. Like
Right.
I wanted to affirm that relationship. It's less like pressured, at least in my generation. I
Yeah.
think maybe if you were to like talk to my grandma, it was like more like, hey, you got to do this. Like my grandpa was a Lutheran and he converted for her.
What percentage of time do Catholics read the Bible versus, what is it called? The catechism?
The catechism?
Catechism. Yes.
Well, I'll be honest, like there's Bible studies where we like dissect certain passages, but I've never met a Catholic that reads the Bible like back to back because it's taken out. So like basically like we'll have like, you guys know how you do like your scriptures and like then the priest or pastor will like talk about it. It's kind of like that, except we'll do 2 readings every mass and it follows the calendar like of when the readings actually were and like when they line up with certain holidays, and then they'll give the homily and like relate it back to normal life.
The homily is the message, right?
Yeah, so that's like the priest basically like taking the readings and applying them to regular life.
Well, and then the Catholic Church also has like extra books in the Bible.
No, the catechism.
Oh,
That is the extra book.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
That's what I was asking, is like, how much
But
do you
we're
read?
based-
It's like asking a
We're
Mormon,
based
like
on the
how.
same Bible as you. It's just
Yes.
ours like the way that it shows up in church. It's not just like kind of like, I feel like you guys kind of do like a random message or like, yeah. Ours
We
is
like
more
series.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
series.
Not
We
random.
love a good
Not
series.
random. I
We
didn't
love a
mean
good
that.
series.
Sorry.
Hey guys, we're starting this Sunday. We're starting our new series.
Sinners and Saints.
Yeah.
Ours like aligns with holidays. So it's like this passage was when like what is now known as Easter actually happened. Like the resurrection actually happened, and like
Honestly,
Psalms.
that's like good formatting.
Yeah.
Wait, we do it too, babe. Around holidays, like it's Valentine's Day, it's all about love or sex.
Yeah.
Like Christmas,
true,
like giving, love.
True.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard a homily about sex. I think I'd die actually. If
Really?
I heard my
It's a
priest
gift
talk
from
about
God.
Sex.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so what was
God.
your takeaway from Ellie? I mean, common ground.
I'm just happy that we had our first fight. I
Oh,
looked
okay,
at her
yeah.
the next day. I was like, we needed that. I was feeling a little tension between us, you know? And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm so happy we fought. I've always wanted a sister to fight with. I was like, you have a sister you can do this with all the time, you lucky dog. I just have to keep all my thoughts to myself.
Or take him out on my husband.
No, you've learned not to fight with me.
No, I don't fight. I just roll over. Turn the other cheek, as they say.
Yes, as they say.
Wait, can I tell you something else really weird that
Yeah.
we do? That's like stuck in my memory. When you're trying to sell a house, you bury a statue in your yard, a like saint statue
Yeah, see, that one's weird. I'm
in
not gonna
your
lie.
in your yard. And honestly, it works. 2008 market crash. We were able to sell our house as soon as we planted the saint statue.
Well,
Wow.
let me tell you something weird that we do.
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know. What's something weird? I don't know. When Shopify approached us for a partnership, it was really a no-brainer for us. Divvy has been tried and true on the platform since the beginning. Man, when we started Divvy, it's so crazy that we honestly had no idea what we were doing. We launched it out of Stratton's nursery at the time. I was pregnant. I remember I went to Jordan. We had no idea like where to begin, how to start a business or how to launch a website, how to launch a product. I remember feeling very confused. So I remember Jordan was like, I got you, babe. Let's do a Shopify.
Yeah, it was funny because I'm not a developer. Dana did not marry a developer.
I honestly probably thought that you were at the time.
I was like,
Yeah.
No, but we really wanted something. I think that we like to move fast, and so we were able to get like a website up in a day, which was amazing. You get to like choose your own theme, and we were like, this feels like Divi. We added some photography, and when we launched Divi, we really didn't know it was going to happen. We just launched a website in a day, and then launched the business the next day after that, which was awesome.
Isn't the Shopify site that we have still the one?
It is. It's the same
one.
store. I mean, we like upgraded the visuals and like the
Yeah.
theme, but it's the same Shopify store and same Shopify backend.
It's crazy. Shopify has honestly been a total game changer for us. It's the backbone to our business. It's gave us that ease to starting and the flexibility to grow. And I remember like the first time that we had a big sale, we were traveling and I could just like log onto my phone, like the Shopify app, and I could just check all the sales and see like where people were buying all over the country. So we literally could run our business from anywhere, which is really, really huge, especially as we've had more children. It's been such a blessing.
There's been a lot of times I've actually had to delete the Shopify app off my phone because I get so like addicted to just like watching it, and it's like ding, 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 ding. And so, but I love it. I love that we can access our business from anywhere. And a lot of times I look at the app and then I'll be able to like call our CFO and be like, hey, I saw this. What happened?
No, exactly. It's given us a lot of peace of mind. So if anybody is interested starting your own business, check out Shopify. It has been truly like such a blessing for us and our family. So if you're ready to build your own business, whether it's merch, a passion project you've been sitting on, or even a summer side hustle, get on shopify.com/Danny and make it happen, because we did. And now we've sold over 2 million bottles of the scalp serum that started it all. Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring our podcast and being the best e-commerce platform ever. We love you.
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Husbands, it's time to talk man to man. Y'all need to step up your underwear buying game. I mean, let's be honest for a second. Guys don't exactly have the best track record when it comes to buying new underwear. We've actually talked about it here on the podcast. Some guys I know will hold on to a pair of underwear way past its expiration date, which is why I'm so excited to talk to my fellow husbands about MeUndies. MeUndies is so easy to shop online for the perfect underwear upgrade. Their ultra-modal boxer briefs are seriously so comfortable and soft, and they give the perfect amount of support in all the right areas. I guarantee you'll love them so much that you'll actually want to buy more of these the second you put them on. MeUndies has a style for every guy's situation. Boxer briefs, trunks, jocks, and yes, the ball caddy, which is the MVP if you're done with the bat swing struggle. I never thought I would be so passionate about underwear, but here we are. They're made with ultra-modal fabric, which is so soft and breathable, you almost forget you're wearing anything. And bonus, they're sustainably made and super easy to shop online. Not happy with your first pair? MeUndies makes it right, no questions asked. So if it's time for an upgrade, and trust me, it is, slide into a game-changing comfort with MeUndies. Support the show by going to MeUndies.com/Danny and use my code Danny to get 20% off your first order plus free shipping. That's MeUndies.com/Danny. Code Danny. MeUndies. Comfort from the outside in. You know what I do want to talk about? Our animal cruelty to the bear.
I know, Jordan.
Beargate.
I'm disgusted by your behavior.
My behavior?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Honestly, I'll take the bullet if I need
The
to.
internet was saying.
They did say it was my fault?
No, I'm just teasing.
So what happened was we rented a house in Aspen, and the house came with like a hotel, like a daily cleaning service. And we were not prepped or briefed on bear protocols coming into Aspen.
Well, I mean, we know the basics. Don't leave your trash outside.
Yeah.
Shut the door. The little bears don't want to eat you. They just want the trash. And if don't run away from a bear, it will take. Like, we know basic bear protocol. We've been going to Colorado since we were young.
Yeah, sure.
We're not dumb.
We're not dumb. But one night we're sitting on the rooftop and we hear this loud bang. And outside, I'm like, okay, I need to go outside. I open the front door, and truly between like me and Danny's distance on camera here, there was a bear staring at me, and he was in the trash, like eating diapers and spaghetti. And we filmed it because it's a bear. It's so interesting. It's huge.
Oh, you would do the same thing, please.
Yeah, you would do the same thing. Don't you act like you wouldn't, you self-righteous. Anyway, so we start filming it and we post it, this cute little bear eating diapers. And the next day we're getting blasted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad blasted too.
Well, funny thing is I wasn't really on my phone much that trip, but Jordan.
I know, I caught it and I was like,
Jordan
and
caught
then
it.
I got really invested because it was so weird and odd. And I think that the assumption that people made was that like we were like feeding these bears our trash.
Yeah, so what happened was the cleaning service came, they put the trash in the bins. It was like an older trash bin and they forgot to like latch it.
Yeah.
So the bear just knows to come and like knock it over and all the trash comes out. They're smart. And I guess he had done this before because he knew.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is he did it that first night and then he came back and did it every single night, every night since then. And but finally like they fixed the latch and the third time he came back, like he knocked it over and he couldn't get in there. But
the comments were like, you guys are so irresponsible. And I just felt that was so unfair.
I see it didn't really affect me that much.
It affected me a lot because listen, you can say whatever you want about me, but like
I am not irresponsible.
I'm not irresponsible. And I love bears. I love the bears. Like Berenstain Bears, I love them all.
Pooh Bear,
Winnie the Pooh, big fan. Like
the big bear in the big blue house.
I am for bears. I am pro bear.
Yes.
And the other assumption that they made was that this was the narrative. This is how like the internet works. They basically were like, these Texans came in, they threw their trash away, they didn't lock it, they're ignorant, and now this bear is going to be slaughtered. Like truly, because they also had this narrative that if a bear gets into trash, they euthanize the bear.
Well, they do euthanize bears if the bears attack you.
Right.
But by leaving trash out, you're increasing the chance or opportunity for an attack. So
Right.
I get it. It's like you're kind of baiting the bears, and it's like let the bears live and like live responsive. Sorry, am I becoming a hater? You hate this. He's staring at me like he's gonna.
This happens a couple times where we actually end up siding with the haters, and it's a very confusing moment for us.
Well, I just feel like you're so defensive when I'm like It doesn't really bother me because it wasn't really our fault. But,
I think I was defending you though.
Oh,
because they were.
Are they hating me?
Yeah, because they accused you of being the bear killer.
But I'm not, so I don't really. It doesn't really affect me.
I know,
now, if
but
you call
is
me
it-
a bad mom, it's questionable. I'm like, am I? But you call me a bear killer. I'm like, it's just not. It's not in
It's
the
not
cards.
true.
It's not
It's not
true. But yeah, so I get it because then you're just kind of like you're pulling them in and gives the opportunity for like a bear to be a bear attack. That's why they say like when you go hiking, like don't leave trash and don't leave because like you're just creating chaos.
Yeah.
So like just clean up after yourself.
I know.
But this wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault.
That's why I don't really care. But I will say it
cute,
was
though.
cool to see a bear that close.
I know.
Like
It really was.
and yeah, and like the third night they're not scared of humans.
Yeah, the fourth night I just kept leaving cookies out so that he would come back.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Cookies and cameras just so we could get a good shot.
I did him see a bear eating our spaghetti, and it was freaking cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying you should do it. I do not endorse bears eating human food, but if you've ever seen a bear eating spaghetti, it was on its claws. I don't endorse
funny.
it. I don't endorse it.
It was funny seeing it like holding a diaper too.
Yeah, and it just gobbled that diaper up. Like
It's like
you would,
gross.
it was like a marshmallow
So
to it. It
gross.
was so gross.
Ugh.
And you know what's so crazy is then all the trash was out and it just kept going for the diapers.
I know.
It's disgusting.
It's like Elf with the marshmallows.
But apparently, I was talking to an Aspen local, and one time they had watched a bear like slam its finger in trying to open the trash can, and it like really hurt the bear, and it just rolled on its back and just started moaning. And he said it was the funniest, cutest thing he's ever seen in his life.
Oh,
I know,
poor
they're
little
just
Pooh Bear.
they don't seem no. I was gonna say it doesn't seem dangerous, but
But they are
yeah, we don't want to be spreading bad
bear propaganda.
bear propaganda. Oh, very fast. And they can climb trees.
That's the scary part, that they can climb trees.
I think they're apex predators, right? Like they're at the top of the predator food chain. No one hunts bears. Yeah. They're apex.
What about lion and a bear?
I'm sure if you go to Mexico, you can see that fight somewhere. If you find some back
mountain
alley.
lions. Aren't mountain lions at the top?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sharks. No one hunts sharks, right? They're apex. Orcas are apex, yeah.
What about mooses?
Bear and a moose.
I don't know. That'd be a pretty legit fight. Now, I do feel like a mountain lion would get a moose.
Mountain lion would get a moose. Yeah, I think a mountain lion would get a moose.
My dad used to watch all those, like, I don't know, like the Discovery Channel or something, where they would just film like cheetahs preying on their prey and just destroying them.
Have you ever seen that Instagram account called Nature is Metal?
No.
Oh man, it's wild. It's just like all these like hardcore clips of like predators and prey in nature, and it's I'll pull you up some.
You just see like the cheetah or the lion just gnawing on the deer.
Yeah.
Sorry. My dad used to love that, and then he also never mind.
Peanut is not gonna sponsor this podcast.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh man, look, this one's a python eating a full raccoon here.
Literally no.
Oh, I want to see that.
Look.
Where's the python? Oh my gosh! Wait, why is it in a closet?
Because it's eating its head.
But why is the python in a closet?
I don't know. Nature's metal, man. Oh, this is a tiger eating an alligator.
That doesn't seem right.
I know, it does seem a little unnatural. Okay. Anyway, Aspen was lovely. It was a lovely time.
Lovely time. Okay, so we've been back, and what else has been new? Justin Bieber came out with his new album today.
Does that mean that this whole charade of people hating him was like part of his strategy to launch the album?
You know who was on his album 3 times? Drewski.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I love him.
He was just like he's
so funny.
He has 3 different songs, but they're not songs because Drewski's not singing. Commentating on Justin's album.
Really? Him just giving feedback on it?
Yeah, or just talking to Justin. And he's talking about how Justin, in one of them, he's like, Justin, I think that you got more than 2% black in you, because your voice sounds so soulful. And then Justin's talking about how he gets really annoyed with all of the hate that he gets because everybody's always like, are you okay? Are you okay? And he's like, who are you to say, ask me if I'm okay? You're not okay either, type of thing. I don't know. Just
interesting.
Justin's, it's like girl math. There's Justin math.
So what's the state of Justin Bieber? If he came out with this album, has all of this questioning of his health and sobriety and all that, is it all just staged for the album release? Let's get people talking about Justin, so then album drops, people go listen?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of strategy for his launch.
I know. You would have to be really, really smart to put on the charade that he did. So I don't feel like it was strategy.
Yeah. And I mean, the album itself I listened to most of it this morning, and I would say musically, it's really good. The actual instruments and production are really good. There's a couple of songs that I'm oh, I really like this, but some of the lyrics are just a little basic, I feel like.
Yeah. That's
my personal opinion. Don't come after me, Rolling Stone. I don't know what the people are thinking about the lyrics, but I mean, I love the fact that it was a surprise album. I was really wanting this for Bieber. I was really hoping that he was working on something behind the scenes.
Why?
I don't know. He seems to be standing on a lot of business, quote unquote, without having any business. So I'm happy he really was standing on business, because otherwise I would think he kind of would have been standing on crazy. So I'm happy that when he was saying he actually was standing on something he had been working on, you know?
Yeah.
So you'd be I'm standing on business. And it's no, you're kind of losing your mind, but he like actually was doing something.
Yeah, both can be true. He could be losing his mind a little bit, right?
It's just, it's either like, to me, it just seems so unhealthy to like continue to open yourself up to like all of if he hates the hate and he hates the feedback, then like, why are you allowing it in?
Yeah.
You don't have to. I just don't understand that part.
He's married to the game.
Yeah, he's like addicted to the game. It's kind of like,
which makes sense if you started the game at 12 or whenever he started.
Yeah, it's a lot
kind
of
like
child
all
stars,
you know.
like Britney
and so
Spears.
If you're raised before your, what's it called? This part of your brain
Frontal
that develops
cortex.
the prefrontal cortex.
Mm-hmm.
That's what develops at 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah. So if you are raised on chaos from 12 to 25 before the prefrontal cortex is developed, then it's like it's normal to him. It's like what he knows.
Yeah, that's what he knows.
So it's like it's hard for us to be like, hey man, just go live a simple life, because his dopamine receptors are just shot.
True.
But what's so crazy to me about his album release is that it's crazy to me to watch the internet go from like one narrative to the next so quickly, where it's like everyone's so worried about him and is like, Haley, divorce him, yada, yada, yada. And then it's like, oh my gosh, he dropped an album. Like now I'm crying, I'm sobbing. I love it. You know, it just feels like the narrative shifted so much from before he dropped the album to after, unless people are still saying that, like
he needs to take care of himself.
Yeah, like Haley should divorce him or whatever they keep saying.
I don't know. They're just such an interesting couple to me. It's hard for me to understand how that works.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a good take. That's a good take. I agree with that. This episode of De-Influence is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Let me tell you, we really put our Huggies to the test with all the summer traveling and playing outside we've been doing. And guess what? Huggies pulls through every single time for us. Huggies is the only leading brand with an all-around blowout protection for sizes 1 and 2. To be a parent is to know that there is nothing worse than a blowout, especially when you aren't anywhere near a change of clothes. I remember one time we were on a plane with Stella and she had this terrible blowout and we had no Huggies left in our sleep sack or in our bag. And so she ended up having to just use her sleep sack as a diaper. So basically, don't be caught without any Huggies. This is why we love Huggies Little Snugglers. Blowouts are bound to happen. It's just a part of life with babies. But just like a business venture, it's all about mitigating your risk. So using a diaper you can trust to handle a big uh-oh moment is so important for your peace of mind. With 3 kids running around, summer activities, and both Danny and I being working parents, having that peace of mind knowing your baby is in a diaper that can handle even the biggest blowouts is so important. This is why we use Huggies. They're a brand that you can trust to handle any baby blowout. Huggies Little Snugglers are up to 100% leak-proof with blowout protection in the front and the back on sizes 1 and 2, so you can feel confident relying on them for your little ones. If you've ever experienced a bad blowout, you know protection in every direction matters. You shouldn't have to live your life worrying about how you'll deal with the next inevitable blowout. Ease your blowout anxiety by switching to Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction, sizes 1 and 2. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Serious question for y'all. Have you ever had to change an overtired, exhausted kid or baby? I mean, seriously, it can be like wrestling an alligator to get them changed sometimes. That's why I'm so excited to talk to you guys about Magnetic Me. This brand seriously changed the game for me when I was a parent. Magnetic Me makes getting everyone dressed and out the door 1,000 times easier, especially before bedtime. It makes our nighttime routine a breeze even after a long day of being out in the sun. Not having to fuss over putting on their pajamas makes everyone a happy camper in our family. The reason Magnetic Me allows for quick, painless changes is because all of their clothes have magnetic closures that make dressing time fast and simple. No fussing with buttons or zippers, and with an overtired baby squirming around, a zipper can be a parent's worst nightmare. The magnetic closures are so quick and quiet, but on top of that, they are completely safe to use. The magnets are sewn in a way that make it impossible for them to remove. Magnetic Me was the first thing I was recommended as a new mom, and now 3 kids later, it is still my go-to. Plus, they have the cutest, unique, one-of-a-kind prints. Their prints are designed by female artists around the world, which only makes me love them even more. Not only are these outfits easy to put on my baby, but the fabrics are super soft and sustainable. They're gentle on sensitive skin and the earth too. Getting our babies dressed has never been easier than with Magnetic Me. Trust us, you need to order these for your babies. Go to magneticme.com today. New customers will get 15% off their first order. Don't wait, that's magneticme.com.
We're in the middle of summer, which means our growing kids are playing outside all day and working up an appetite that matches. It's been an experience to keep our pantry stocked with good, healthy snack options for these growing babies. This is where one of our favorite companies comes in, Thrive Market. We've been using Thrive Market for pantry restocks for years now, and it's truly because it's made our lives 10 times easier. Thrive Market helps us make sure we are eating the best we can without the stress and hassle of going to the grocery store, and with 3 kids, this is a major win for us. It's been a lifesaver for stocking the lake house. Plus, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the fall is quickly approaching, which means back to school is right around the corner. I love using Thrive Market to keep our pantry stocked with easy-to-grab, healthy options for snack time and school lunches. Thrive Market seriously has every parent covered with nut-free snack options to high-protein bars and so much more. Thrive Market has you and your kids covered. They have everything from Smart Sweets candy, which y'all know I love, to Annie's Cheddar Bunnies. My kids can't get enough of everything in between. I love that Thrive Market only allows trusted, top-quality ingredients while restricting more than 1,000 harmful ingredients like artificial flavors, high-fructose corn syrup, and more. They make it easy for me to get the right nutrition for our kids with the click of a button. They also have a buy it again feature and on-site filters that have become so helpful as our kids get older and our lives just keep getting busier and busier. Not only do I save time shopping as a Thrive Market member, I also save money on every single grocery order. On average, I save over 30% each time. They even have a price match guarantee and a deals page that changes weekly. It's truly a one-stop shop for all my grocery needs. Skip the junk without overspending. Head over to thrivemarket.com/Danny to get 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift. That's thrivemarket.com/Danny. thrivemarket.com/Danny.
Our producer put this, after a wild few months in the press and on social media, Bieber announced yesterday that he would be releasing his 7th studio album. The surprise album titled Swag was released this morning. His wife, Hailey Bieber, took to Instagram with a not-so-subtle message for those who have been questioning and speculating on Justin's well-being and their marriage. She posted the album announcement to her story and said, "Is it finally clocking to you effing losers?" The post has since been deleted.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah, I just see what I mean.
Maybe they're both just like really immature.
No, I just feel like they both have so much anger towards the media and anger. And I don't understand why you continue to allow yourself to be hurt by that.
Yeah, because like John Mayer got out of it.
Yeah, anybody can get out of it. There's so many huge celebrities, famous people that we don't know where they are on a day-to-day basis. Why do we know where Justin Bieber is every single day?
Yeah.
Because he puts himself out there.
So true.
And he posts like 17 times a day on social media. It's like if you hate the feedback and you hate what people are saying, then like get off of it. It's hard for me to feel bad for people like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you're right. If like your prefrontal cortex, whatever, isn't developed and I guess you're addicted to the game, whatever. But I would hope that's where you have people like speaking into you. Or
Maybe
like
he's asking, who am I without all this? Who would I be if no one cared?
I just feel like Bieber is like getting to the point, like the age where it's like not cute anymore.
Well, yeah. How old is he?
He's probably like 30, and it's like,
Can we say I'm standing on business at 30? I feel like post 30 is probably when I
think it's when
stopped saying
I
that.
think it's when the child came.
Like, yeah.
And I'm sorry, like posting
He's
pictures.
31.
Posting pictures of your like baby grabbing like joints from your table. It's like
Yeah,
it's not
like
cute.
what did Haley say? Clocking? What did
She
say?
said, "Is it finally clocking
Quote.
to you effing losers?"
How old is she?
She's probably 30.
She said that though because there's that viral sound.
No, I know. Oh, was she being funny? She's 28.
Well, I think she's
She's clear.
playing on it.
Oh, not being like mean or
No,
like.
I think she was being mean, but I think she was using the sound to like
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but
It's like a play on the trend. It was intense.
do you think that Hailey Bieber like really loves him?
Yeah. Maybe she's codependent.
Yes.
I think she's codependent,
I think
babe.
she's stuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard.
The one thing I will say about Justin is sometimes I feel like I dress like him a little bit.
Totally.
Just like pants down low, sweatshirt, Crocs with socks.
Yeah.
I just look really bad.
Do you like his tattoos? All of the tattoos?
No.
I'm just wondering, like, at what age do you start experiencing regret for having that many tattoos? Is there an age?
I don't know. Some people love their tats.
It's a very youthful decision to make, I feel like. But then once
Yeah,
you're
most people
like
aren't 60
plus, like I never run into people that are like 60 plus with a lot of tattoos. And I'm kind of like, where do y'all go? Like, where do you disappear to? Like, why am I not
They
seeing
start
like,
wearing longer shirts, probably.
yeah, but like, where are the 80-year-olds? Are they in prison?
No, oh my gosh. That's a crazy statement right there. That's crazy. I think they just start wearing button-ups where their tattoos are not out.
But you can't hide like neck tattoos.
I don't feel like neck tats were like really trendy until like recent years.
So basically what you're saying is that we will be experiencing the first generation of 80-year-olds with this many tattoos.
Okay, well, what about Travis Barker?
I know, honestly, how old is he? I know he's
probably like 40 something.
maybe it actually has a reverse
he has,
effect
like, a
of making
burn.
me think that you're actually younger because you have that many tattoos. I would never expect
49 years old.
Yeah, he's 49.
49.
I mean, hot take, I think tattoos are kind of cool.
Same.
I know you do. That's why I asked you what you think. But would
they're
you
kinda
think they're
hot.
cool later in life?
Not on me, though. I wouldn't get one.
Right.
There's no part of my body I want anybody looking at.
So what celebrity has the best tattoos in your opinion? Danny Austin.
Charlie John Mayer.
Does he have tattoos?
He's got a sleeve. No. I think John Mayer's always had good tats.
At what point does a tat go too far for you? The neck?
Oh, when they black
Like-
it out, like Machine Gun Kelly. Is that who did it? Yeah, when they black
What
out.
about leg tats? Are you into leg tats?
Yeah, I like the like dispersed ones.
Okay. Does it matter whether you're skinny or muscular with tattoos, or can both work for you? Like Machine Gun Kelly, kind of skinny guy.
No, I don't like a skinny guy with tattoos. I feel like Justin Bieber has gotten really skinny and he's got all his tattoos and it makes me feel like he's sick.
Yeah.
He looks a little sick to me.
But like
he's not taking care of
he's a really
himself.
buff person with tattoos.
John Mayer's pretty buff.
The Rock. Yeah. Well, The Rock only has
But
like
The Rock is like a 5 though.
David Beckham.
Oh, David Beckham. He's crazy.
Oh, David Beckham. It just I wrote David Beckham titties.
So like, okay.
That was weird.
So let me ask you this. So
Yeah, David Beckham's tattoos are nice.
So like nerdy, just imagine like your stereotypical like nerdy guy. Nerdy guy gets tattoos.
Uh-huh.
It ups their attractiveness, stays the same, or lowers.
Like,
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
babe,
That's
honestly,
cool.
you could get tattoos.
You know, it's not my brand.
I
We've
know.
talked about this.
I know. It's okay. But like you could.
I appreciate that.
It would just give you this like little bit of edge.
Yeah, right.
Like a little bit of like mystery. Ooh,
but-
kind of turning me on just thinking about it.
Every time I try and integrate edge into my persona or brand, I don't know how to explain it. It's like almost there, but it just misses the
What
mark.
if Jordan just got like a neck tat just right here? And it says like peace, grace, love.
Saved.
John 3:16.
Jordan would give like the trendy Christian
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's not gonna work.
Oh, babe, you would be so hot with tats.
Yeah, you think that, but it's a big decision, and there's no going back.
Yeah,
There
I know,
is
but
going back, but
guys
it's
get
very
like
painful.
hotter. Their skin gets like hotter over age.
Skin.
Yeah. It's like with the wrinkles and stuff, it's like mature.
You know what I'll do is I'll order one of those sleeves on Amazon.
No, I don't want you to get a
No,
full sleeve.
no. Listen, I'll order one of those sleeves on Amazon, and you can barely tell it's fake.
I don't
And
want
I'll,
you to get a
I'll
sleeve.
put it on. I'll put it on. I'm gonna walk around, and I'm gonna see how the world interacts with me, with the fake sleeve on. I'll feel it out, and
I could see you having like a little calf tat.
I'll get a calf sleeve too. Or you know how Stratton has all those Spider-Man tattoos that he puts on? I'll start putting them on, and let me just feel it out
Yeah.
and see. Like I'll put a Spider-Man tattoo on my neck
Yeah.
and see if anyone at the gym pays attention.
We have some Beauty and the Beast ones too. Don't forget.
Yeah, I'll put those on too.
I could see it.
What would you do to make yourself more edgy? What's like the one thing?
Bought myself some Crocs.
I know you are wearing Mad Happy Crocs. Like, would you ever be one of those girls that like shaves their head?
No,
No. Yeah.
I don't have it in me. Really not into piercings either.
I can't do the bull rings. I can't do it on girls. I'm scared of you. And listen, this is not offensive. I'm not trying to be like rude to any girl
Yeah.
with a bull ring. I'm like, you are angry. That's how I feel. I'm like, you are an angry person, and this is a giant F
What
you
about
to
nipple
someone.
piercings? That's what I have
The
a question.
mindset of going into that is so strange to me, because you're basically like,
Wait, if I came
you're
home
like,
one day,
I have a secret,
no, wait. Let me ask you this.
but you
No,
can only
Jordan,
know.
stop. If I came home one day, it was your birthday, and I was like, I got you a birthday present.
So mad at you. I'd be like, why'd you ruin them? I was like, they were fine as they are, the way God made them. Like, why
So
would
you don't think that's like a thing?
No.
I know. I was curious about
I
that.
think like maybe I don't know why I'm like so stereotyping, but like
The
if you listen to
90s?
like metal music, like I bet people at metal concerts are like, yeah, you got like nipple piercing, cool, me too. And it's like the girl's like, yeah, check it out, and he's like, yeah, me too. Like, I don't know, that I just don't see I can't see where my brain would go to be like, you know what, I need to pierce my nipples today.
Well, I feel like you would probably do it because your significant other would think it's attractive.
You tell me any married couple that were like, yeah, we got married.
Avery Woods.
So after she got married, she was like,
No,
I'm
she
gonna
did it to like surprise her husband. She posted a video.
You see, I don't know how to explain it, and this is no knock on them. That makes sense to me. Like, I can't explain it. I'm like, that adds up. I get it. I'm like, if there's any couple on the internet that would like surprise their significant other with nipple piercings, they'd be like, yeah, it's Avery Woods.
Well, that was the first time that ever crossed my mind where I was like, oh, am I a bad wife for not piercing my nipples?
No, I'm so glad we're talking about this, because let me assure you, you're not. And please don't go to Target or Claire's or wherever you get it done and do it.
So if I had to get one thing pierced, what would it be?
I just get like an extra stud or something.
No, that's not included. That's not one that you can do. What about tongue piercing?
Ah, that's like almost worse. I don't know. Like at least
I agree with you.
I feel like because like, yeah. If you get your nipples pierced, it's like whatever. I can just avoid it. But like your tongue, I'm like, this is just for all of us to see.
What about
now.
one of those little dots on the nose?
That's probably the most tame.
See, those I'm most scared of because of just the hygiene of it. It's like,
Does it get infected?
no, it's just like the boogers and stuff. It just really gross me out.
Eyebrow piercings are very strange.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
that's yeah.
You know how they say like tattoos are addicting? Are getting piercings addicting too?
I don't think so. Are they? Oh, I don't
they
know.
are.
Maybe what about my belly button pierced?
I mean, it's very similar to like, what did we talk about in one episode? Like the tanning bed, they put the Playboy bunny there. It's like kind of the same vibe. It's like if you have a belly button piercing, like you for sure had that like Playboy bunny tan sticker too.
I always wanted to get my belly pierced, but I was also like 16, but
Yeah.
not since I turned 20.
All of these things to me, they just say something about what you're trying to communicate to the world. It's like if I see someone with belly button piercing, I have thoughts. If I see someone with the eyebrow piercing, I have thoughts. If I see someone with a bull ring, I'm like...
So you're stereotyping.
But so are they. Like, they know when they're signing up, they're like, oh, I'm seeing this other person that I want to be like, you know?
Sorry, I just burped. If you heard that. Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
I get it.
Is there like a boy equivalent of girls wanting to get their belly button pierced at 16 that like you hit like...
Oh, I know what Jordan's
and
is.
you're literally like, wait,
I know what
that's
Jordan's
not it.
is. This is what guys probably like at 16. It was like frosted tips.
No, but I just want to clear up this rumor. Do you know how many people have asked me if I take my headphones off.
He just wants to show everybody how good his hair is.
No. People
It's
keep
natural
asking me if I've
highlights.
frosted my tips.
I know, it's because you walk 5 hours outside a day.
No, I don't frost my tips. I just want people to know that because that's...
It does look like it. Babe, sorry that you're so naturally good looking. Okay?
Yeah, it's all natural.
Sorry
guys.
that if you got tattoos, you would be hot. Sorry that you have naturally frosted tips.
Sorry that my nipples are pierced.
That would be weird. Yeah, I would say for guys back then, the equivalent was probably getting in a tanning bed and frosting their tips. Mm-hmm. That was like probably two things that maybe you did as a teenager and didn't want your friends to know. Probably as a guy. Did you ever get in a tanning bed? Or steroids? Did you ever do steroids?
No. Thought about it.
Bummer.
You know what I'm scared of? The rage.
Yeah, same.
I've heard the rage is pretty hard to control.
Yeah, I told you about that guy that
rage, hair loss.
So all my buddies in high school.
And when you get off them, it just makes you look really like puffy.
So all my buddies in high school that played football were on steroids. One night I threw a party at my house, and my house had the ping pong room. So like my house was always a party house. Mm-hmm. And my parents were out of town, and a kid named Taylor came over. He was on the roids, and like someone beat him in ping pong, and he literally punched a hole in the wall at my parents' house.
Yeah, like no regrets.
I covered it with a picture frame for my entire until I literally moved to college.
Yeah.
So my parents never knew.
That adds up.
But it was literally we were playing ping pong, and then they were also drinking a little bit. But he went to the bathroom and cried on the floor.
That's roids.
Which I just remember at 16 years old, I was like, man, these guys just like drink too much. But like then I learned that they were all on steroids, and it was like, whoa.
Like, whoa.
That makes a lot more sense.
Oh man.
Yeah. I would say I'd love to have a six pack. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, for sure. Me too.
It's never
I
been
don't think
in
it's
the
in our
cards.
cards though.
It's never been the
I
cards.
think we should
for me.
start accepting it.
Oh, I have. Would you like to move on to topic number 2? Why are people mad about the Epstein list? A lot of people in my DMs wanted to know your opinions on this.
Can we talk about something lighter first? Can we talk about how you don't have to take off your shoes at TSA now?
Oh, yeah.
That's
we never
great.
do, though, because we're pre-check.
Right, but now it's not.
Wait, can I tell you
thing.
something that Jenny, a girl on our team, did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if this is true for every airline, but I have to share this hack with you guys because if this is true, like this would have saved me so many flights. Okay. So she was flying to, not Cabo. Where did Jenny just fly to?
She flew to Cabo.
No, the
time before.
Punta Cana. And she took like an airline.
Wait, you're telling me she
called-
went to Punta Cana and Cabo in like the span of like 3 months?
She's in Cabo
right now. So
Good for her.
She took
She's
an
worked hard.
airline called Sun Air or Open Air, something like that. Anyway, it was like a smaller airline because all of the other flights to Punta Cana were sold out. So she gets to the airport. There, like something happens with the computers. Everybody's like has to check in their bag, 45 minutes before the flight takes off. Something happens, and basically everyone in line like gets kicked off the flight because they passed that time that they were able to check in their bags. And so everybody's like upset because they are gonna miss their flight. They have to book a new flight. Are you tracking?
Yeah.
So Jenny is like, guys, let's go through security. Let's throw away all of our liquids. Let's buy carry-ons inside of the airport because, you know, this is so Jenny to be like, let's just fix the problem. Like, let's not go home. We're going to make this freaking flight. So they take their big bag, like their big base, large base that they packed, and they put it through security. They walk through, and this is like 30 minutes before like the flight is about to take off. They decide, you know, before we do this, let's go just check with the gate agent and just see if we can check our bag at the gate. And this is like as people are like about to start boarding, and they just check their bags at the gate. I do that all the time. What?
Wait. So you put your liquids and all the things they won't let through security.
Here's the other thing. This is where it gets a little fishy. She said that TSA didn't catch any of their big liquids.
No, that I do that all the time. They don't catch a lot of stuff.
What?
No.
That's scary.
Someone once told me that TSA is the illusion of security.
How come they always catch everything for me? I like don't even know that I have things and they catch it. I'm like, I didn't even pack that dry shampoo and they found it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not.
But anyway, like I had no idea that you could do that. Do you know how many times like I haven't been able to check my bags and then I just like go home because I'm like, well, missed the flight. Guess I have to figure out a new one.
So I'm confused though. She did check her liquids or no?
No, so she was going to throw out because like they were gonna go, but they were like, let's just go see if we can check our bags at the gate before we. So they got all their liquids through security, which is sketchy enough. And then once they got through, they're like, before we go spend money on a carry-on, let's just go check our big bags at the gate. And they were like, yeah, sure.
But your big bags have to still fit through the X-ray machine, no?
Yeah, but it did because a large base still fits.
Wow.
Which is what we travel with all the time. Do you know how many times where I'm like freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to get all these bags checked before 45 minutes? Mm-hmm. But like, you don't.
Well, we have 3 kids, so I don't think this hack is going to work for us. We can't check like 17
but
bags
technically,
through.
it could if we were really in a pickle.
Let's go try right now. Where do you want to go? Let's get out of it. Let's
anyway,
ditch this popsicle stand.
That's crazy. So
can I talk to you about what I'm afraid of with this no shoes thing?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about like what you're afraid of with this Epstein list, but yes.
Well, so if there's no incentive to have TSA pre-check now, I'm trying to think of like what's going to happen now that you don't have to take your shoes off. Help me.
The line is still going to be shorter at TSA pre-check.
It will be? Oh, it'll be even shorter actually because people won't get it because they're like, why would I get TSA pre-check?
Yeah, like I already.
Do people get TSA pre-checks so that they don't have to take off their shoes?
No, I never have to take off my shoes anymore. That's why I will not buy TSA pre-check.
Okay, so this is good for TSA pre-check.
Because now we're going to be like
because TSA pre-check has been getting a little out of hand. Like it's like not even really TSA pre-check in now. So you got like general and then you got TSA pre-check and then clear always hounding me to give them the credit card. Like clear's like the actual fastest line now. And then there's TSA pre-check clear too.
Yeah, you can have both.
Okay, so this is good for us.
And then you can just own your own plane. That's the next level.
Wow. Those people are just disgusting.
That's what.
Also, how funny is this? We couldn't get out of Aspen. They say it was because of the altitude, but they prioritized private planes landing and taking off at Aspen over commercial. So like all these billionaires that live in Aspen just like get to literally like walk in, pew, fly off. And well, I never.
Instead of complaining about it, why don't you become a billionaire?
Well, that's a very capitalistic attitude, Danny, Austin. I love it.
I'm sorry that they worked harder than you and they like deserve
That's true.
it.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair.
I just hate when people complain about people that work hard.
Well, I just think that I'm trying to take on a more,
communist point?
Yeah, I was trying to take on a communist point of view. I couldn't think.
You think it should just go to everybody? Even the kid that sleeps through class, doesn't show up, doesn't study, just hangs out with his friends all weekend. What about us? What about us?
Well, what you're arguing.
What I'm arguing is that I had no life. I had no life.
True. But other people don't have life and still haven't made it as far as you are. So is the system failing us?
But here's the thing. It's not as far as I did. It's like made it. I think that you should be proud of over any type of success that you have. If I would have become, my dream job was to be a teacher. I'm like, I worked really hard to get that.
Okay. I can't have this argument right now. I'm not in the right mind. It's Friday. I can't straw man an argument. I can't do it right now.
I'm like, but Ellie,
Like,
I'm like Ellie, but do you remember the Alamo? So I have to remember the Alamo now.
I'm like,
This is like
I
me and
usually
Ellie.
like to either fake or real argue against points like this so that people can't really tell where we stand on things, but I just can't do it right now. I kind of did it with the bear. I can't do it again.
Because you know I'm right.
No, it's not. I just, it takes a lot for me to get in the mindset of thinking the way that I don't usually think to
See, because you know I'm right.
to justify.
'Cause you know I'm right.
No,
Because you
I'm
agree
not
with
saying
me.
that. Okay, so this Epstein list. It's
Why are
totally
people-
been destroyed.
Some people
we all
are-
know it.
Let me read this first. Some people are frustrated with Trump over the Epstein files because he had previously suggested he would release a long rumored client list tied to Jeffrey Epstein. However, recent documents from the Department of Justice and FBI state that no such list exists, leading to disappointment among those who were expecting new revelations. Critics, including some of Trump's past supporters, have questioned. Sorry, I thought I heard it.
You did.
I did.
Yeah, it's okay. Keep going.
Have questioned why more information wasn't uncovered, while others believe the issue has become overly politicized. The reaction reflects broader tensions around trust in institutions and differing expectations about transparency. Does anybody like Trump right now?
I know he was on such a hot streak, and now I think he's in the dumps right now for sure.
Does he know that?
This list must have been real bad.
Because, you know, like, he could have, like, come out with the list and everybody would have been like,
He also
Trump,
kind of
Trump.
gaslit a little bit. Like in that interview, he was like, are we still talking about this list? Like, who cares? The guy was a creep, and he like tried to like
Are you
discredit.
kidding me, Trump? Like, are you kidding me? You wanted it just as bad as the rest of us.
He kind of ran on it.
Yeah, he did.
He kind of ran on like draining the swamp.
What's wrong with him right now?
I'm telling you, it must be really bad.
The list?
Or the pressure to not release the list.
Or that he's on the list?
I don't know. Maybe he's on the list.
Dude, that's the only answer.
The weirdest thing for me about this is that like Diddy got off and the Epstein list was basically discredited as like not real, like kind of at the same time. And I've never been more firm of a believer that there's like basically large scale child sex trafficking going on. Like I am now, I was always kind of like, okay, like, is that happening at like such a, what do they call it? Illuminati type of scale. Now I'm kind of like so confused. The way that they are lying about it makes me so confused is how I feel. Right? Isn't it weird that Diddy got off and like people were making fun of Diddy like they knew it was real. Like Kevin Hart made a joke about it at the BET Awards, I think. And now it's like, and now he's like,
get off?
he got off on most of the charges. I think there were 2 charges that stuck, I think.
What were the 2 charges that he... What's racketeering mean? Do you know what racketeering means?
But like if you're Diddy, you don't get off unless you have significant leverage.
He was found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, not guilty of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. That's the one he's guilty of.
2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. What does that even mean?
So doesn't that mean that he for sure, that's like, okay, he got Ubers for girls to go sleep with men.
Isn't that...
I think it's a lesser charge, but so he didn't get caught up in the Grants conspiracy, which would have probably been the bigger prison sentence. But it's kind of like saying like, yeah, he did it, but we're going to like minimize how much he did it. It's kind of what I read it as.
Just a bunch of big L's over and over again.
I know. It's really made me not trust really anything about the system.
Yeah, like all these wins that we thought we had.
I know Trump and Elon are fighting.
Patel coming out.
Yeah, and then the Epstein list being buried, and I don't know. I honestly don't follow politics that much anymore because I think it's useless. It was really entertaining for a while, though. It was fun.
Well,
you know what? We're at 56 minutes. I think we did our jobs today, if you ask me.
We did good.
I really think we did good.
You did good. Okay, we love you guys. Bye.
Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.